Hello movie lovers, Bob for Bob's Movie Review here, and today I'd like to review for you a movie I just watched called Dog. This one was provided to me for review by Warner Brothers. If you get a chance to check this one out, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. I'll include more information with affiliates. Purchase one down in the description. So this one stars Channing Tatum, and I think Channing Tatum is well known for being kind of like this really charismatic actor, and his characters are always very enjoyable. And in this one, he is an ex-ranger who has gone through some sort of injury, a head trauma. We're not given, I don't believe, the details on exactly what happened, but basically he can't be on active duty unless he gets medical clearance, and he's trying to get medical clearance, and he keeps, you know, kind of telling his commanding officer, oh yeah, I've got medical clearance, just call it in, you know, and all this stuff. It ends up being an ex-ranger dies, and he has a dog who is also a ranger, and so his commanding officer tells him, you get this dog to the family for the funeral and I'll make that call. So he has to go on this trip, I think from Oregon to Arizona or something, and they're going on this road trip together to get to the funeral. Now the dog has suffered I guess from PTSD or something, and she is just really kind of aggressive, and everything sets her off. And they've basically said, you know, after the funeral, we're going to put her down because nobody can really take care of her. So while they did serve together, Channing Tatum's character doesn't necessarily care too much about the dog. He's just trying to get back onto active duty. And so they're on this road trip, and they kind of, you know, they run into some characters, and the dog, like, I feel like whenever you have one of these animal movies, you're really supposed to sympathize with the animal. And obviously some people won't because they just don't really care about animals. I feel like I've always, you know, cared about animals, and I always kind of find the animal movies to be sad and happy, and they're kind of like emotional roller coasters. On this one, though, I don't feel like they really get you to care or side with the dog or feel emotional about the dog. Most of the time, the dog just barks a lot, tries to attack people, chews stuff up. It doesn't really have any redeeming moments until near the end when it goes to the other ranger's funeral and kind of sits down right next to the boots, and you know, you could tell that she misses him. Other than that, though, there's not really any reason, I don't feel, to feel sympathetic for the dog, which is kind of the whole point of these movies. They also don't really give you much reason to feel sympathetic for Channing Tatum's character. Just a guy trying to get back on active duty. To try to get you to care about him a little, they do stop by to see his daughter, but even then I was confused because it seemed like this woman was excited to see him, but then he comes back out to the car and gives the dog the stuffed animal he bought for his daughter and says, let's go try your family. And so it's kind of like his daughter didn't want to see him, or the mom or whoever the woman was didn't want him to see her. I don't know. I feel like that'd be an important detail just to give you, and it would be real quick to do, but it was not in the film. I feel like Channing Tatum was adequate in this movie. It's just more of the character. You don't really get to know him. There's not a lot of depth to him. And I also feel like they don't really bond through the movie. Like, he doesn't even really care about the dog most of the time. It's just all about getting re-enlisted, so he wants to get the dog to the funeral. And so I just don't feel like there's a lot to care about. Not that the movie is terrible by any means. It is entertaining. I just feel like it missed in a lot of places for me. So I think for a score on this one, guys, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. Channing Tatum, of course, is charismatic. There is funny moments. I just feel like there's none of that emotional roller coaster that you would expect from a film like this. So hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos, check the chest videos, and I'll see you guys next time.